jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hello and welcome. I have a couple of fun projects for you guys today. I'll be using a wreath, these multicolored Christmas lights, fairy lights, 2 to 3 inch wired ribbon, these bulb ornaments that are very inexpensive. I got in Michael's, some old picks I'm reusing, and some white chalk paint. Now this is a Nightmare Before Christmas inspired project, that Christmas wreath in the movie where it comes to life. That is what I am trying to achieve. I'll just do it in my own style. I'm just shaping the wreath close to how his mouth looked in the movie. Once I have the shape I want, I will be adding the fairy lights to this guy, and I highly recommend always checking them before you decorate with them to make sure that they're working. I got these particular lights a couple of years ago at Walmart. They have a nice selection there of lights. These were really cute because they have like a green wire. And anyway, I'm just S-ing it around, like kind of doing an S shape all the way around the wreath. I didn't have to hide it too much because the wire blends in perfectly with the greenery. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely adore the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. I first watched it as a young person in the theater, and I was blown away because no one did anything like this for Christmas. It was not a thing. Tim Burton pretty much started his own, this kind of look of the creepy Halloween blending in with Christmas, which I love so much. Okay, so here I'm reusing some picks I had. They just had some small little ball ornaments on them. Just taking the pick part out and gluing them down. I didn't want to overdo the wreath. I didn't want to have it too highly decorated because in the movie doesn't even have the ornaments. So I just didn't want to overdo it. All right, these light bulb ornaments are awesome. They are only a couple bucks each. And I will paint them. They're going to be the eyes. So I'm taking my Waverly chalk paint in Snow White, and I am painting these two guys, the two bulbs. I do 2 coats. So I used my heat tool to dry these up between coats, and I did hold the gun a little too close to one of them and warped the plastic. So warning, if you use your heat tool, don't be ADD like me and forget that it's too close. Now I'm sealing up the chalk paint here with my favorite Rust-Oleum top coat in matte. It's chalked top coat in matte. And once these guys dry, I'll be ready to paint the little eye, the little pupils. When putting the little toppers back on these guys, they were a little loose, so I went ahead and used some hot glue to hold them down a bit so they wouldn't be too rattly. Now it's time to add the eyes, and I wanted them to point kind of face down to make it look a little mean. And once I figure out where they go, I just hot glue them down. Now the one that was warped, the bulb that was warped, I just put that warped section towards the wreath so you don't even see it. All right, so once I have the eyes down, now it's time to add the ribbon. I got this ribbon at Michael's. I used about, I want to say like 5 feet, around 5 feet of the ribbon. You want it long because I am using the ribbon, you'll see, to kind of make arms. So here I'm just taking I just loop it twice. I fold it in half, loop it twice, and then I'm using a twisty tie, actually a little, well, it looks like twine, whatever I had handy. And then I'm taking another little section and rolling it in the middle part of the bow there and gluing it so that it's nice and like a nice classic bow. All right, I'm dovetailing the ends, but in the end I do something different, you'll see. I'm just playing around with it as I go. I didn't really have the full exact what I was going to do down. I just kind of went with the flow here. So once I get my bow, I center it and I hot glue it, and now I am getting ready to draw with a Sharpie the little eyeballs, the little pupils. I'd make one a little bit bigger than the other. I think Tim Burton had it like that in the movie, and I thought that was cute. All right, so here I am shaping the ribbon, and I'm going to use this foam board that I also got at Michael's to make some teeth with it. I am cutting a little section here for a tongue, and then here, instead of a dovetail finish to the ribbons, I'm going to kind of do little, like a 3-fingered claw looking dovetail ribbon. So I just eyeball it, cut it a few times, cut a few triangles out there. And I just cut this foam board in half and crudely draw some teeth, cut them up, and then I'm going to hot glue them to the back there so that he has some teeth. I know that the wreath in Tim Burton's didn't have teeth, but I thought, why not? In my world, he's going to have teeth. He's going to look real scary. He wants to eat all your gifts. Okay, so for the tongue, I wanted it between the 2 middle teeth there. So I cut it into a V shape and pinch it together in half and shimmy it between those 2 teeth and just hot glue it there. And then I kind of make an undulating pattern with it. And I hot glue it in some sections to the teeth so it's not sticking out too long or too far. I thought the length over time, it started wilting and it would just blend in with a bow and didn't look right. So I made it undulating and hot glued some of it back to the teeth and to itself, really, the ribbon, so that it looks like it's just a little shorter than it is there, than it appears there. And here I'm playing around. I just make the ribbons also wavy and hot glue them in place. Since it's a wired ribbon, it stays up pretty well, actually. I think I do use, I don't know if it's shown here, but I do use part of the greenery to hold it back a little bit or to hold it up some. It's like tucked under it. You can't really see, but that's what I do. And I am done with this little guy. You will see it in the reveal, and on to the next project. I'm back. All right, I got this car at the Dollar Tree. It was in the section where it's a little more than $1 items. They had a pickup truck too, which I really wish I would have gotten. It was, I think, like $6. And then most of the stuff I got at the Dollar Tree I've had. It's like my Halloween haul. Those are some Halloween fairy lights, some Halloween picks, some spiders, and then these skeletons that I got in Amazon. I will link them below. They're very good quality. To do these skeletons, I like them to have the shoulder joint to move. And then these cute little felt Christmas hats that I got on Amazon as well. And I'm using some Waverly Antique Wax. And I'm going to grunge these little guys up because they are going to be taking over Christmas. They are mad that there's Christmas decorations in their holidays. So they're going to cause some mischief and mayhem during Christmas. Anyway, Here I am. I'm just getting them a good coat of the antique wax. I do it for all of them. I get every nook and cranny that I can with a little brush, and once they're a little bit dry, not like perfectly dry, I take a paper towel and just wipe them up. Are you guys like me? I go crazy when I see Christmas decorations up in October and even September sometimes. That just, oh, that bursts my bubble. I am still in like that Halloween mood, and there comes Christmas crashing in on all the stores, and they start putting Halloween aside, and it's not even Halloween yet, and that just makes me so mad. I understand in the crafting world, we do everything a little bit ahead of time, or some of us do. I kind of do it in real time. But this is my middle finger to that, I guess. I am adding some skeletons to these Christmas decor that I got in October before Halloween at the Dollar Tree. Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, I do, but my heart and soul goes out for Halloween. I love fall, I love Halloween, but I do love Christmas. I have some great Christmas memories as a kid. All right, so these are some picks from the Dollar Tree. I'm just taking them off the stems, and I will be using them to decorate the car here. And these were also some cheapy, I think they're styrofoam pumpkins also from the Dollar Tree. Here, this battery pack from the Dollar Tree, I was trying to figure out for like 5 years how to open it, and it's a little screwdriver, so I had to go get one and pop the batteries in. It's working, great, great, great. And I untie it and we'll be using it. I'm going to pretty much wrap it around the car and glue it underneath. And this is the fun part of just playing around with these skeletons where I want them. These were harder plastic than the ones I got at Michael's for a different project. They are almost identical to them, but the plastic's like insanely hard. So it took a little bit of elbow grease to cut these little guys in their joints. I tried the heat method. I didn't show it, but I tried the heat method where you take a heat gun and you basically heat up the plastic so that you could bend the joints to where you want them, but they wouldn't stay exactly how I wanted them. I mean, I really bend these guys a lot. So for me, this method of cutting them and re-gluing with hot glue where I want the arms to be bent or the legs to be bent works best for me. Now, if it was just like a little bit, like you just want them slightly bent or something, I think it would work, or maybe for a bigger skeleton or for skeletons that have not so hard plastic like these. These were like insanely hard plastic. Very well made, by the way. But anyway, that I just wanted a little side note there. As to why I'm doing this method and going the harder route with cutting them and gluing them. Also, another side note, if you do this, use high quality glue for your glue gun. I had another project that I didn't use high quality glue sticks, and it was a nightmare. They just kept falling apart constantly. These guys didn't fall apart once with this glue, so definitely spend a little bit, like $1 or $2 more, and get the high quality ones, the high quality glue sticks. here I'm taking the little pumpkins, the little foam ones, and adding them to the inside of the car, just so that if you peek in, there's something going on in there. It's not just an empty car. I had to shove them in there a little bit and use some tweezers and then to glue them down, but it worked. It worked nice, and I thought it was cute just to have a car full of pumpkins. And anyway, while doing this, I really wished I would have gotten the pickup truck version of this at the Dollar Tree, because I think it would have been really cool to see a pickup truck full of pumpkins. But maybe you guys can do it and show me how it looks if you guys like this project and do it yourself. Yeah, send me the pics. Now for the spiders that I add here, they are on clips. So what I do is just take the clip off and then glue the bottom to it there to the car. I'm adding a little Santa Claus hat to this one, and the skull's a little smaller than the hat, so I just snip the hat and hot glue it to size to fit the skull. As I'm getting ready to wrap this up, I just want to thank so much subscribers and people that like and comment. Thank you guys so much. You are giving me so much encouragement to keep going, because it is hard. It's a lot of work in the beginning, especially when you're learning as you go with editing and whatnot. But you guys are giving me so much encouragement, and I just wanted to thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful to have a group of people that are enjoying my creations. So I wanted to just let you guys know that you guys are making this journey, this channel's journey, so pleasant, so wonderful, and you're bringing me so much joy and happiness. I also want to encourage people to give me suggestions or let me know what kind of projects you'd like to see in the future. I love dark academia, creepy, spooky stuff, but I also love the whimsical and the magical, which I will be doing for Christmas after this fun, mischievous these two little projects that I have going on. But yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments section any ideas or what you guys would like. All right, so here I'm just using some of that paper from the spiders, and very quickly, I didn't do it all perfect. I'm cutting these little license plates out for the car. I'm using my little corner card cutter. I really don't know what it's called, but I'll link it below in the description. I'm just writing something down and cutting it as I go. And I do one for the back and the front of the car. And I am getting ready to show you guys a reveal. I hope you enjoyed these projects, and I'll catch you guys next week with my future Christmas projects. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good weekend, or have a good whatever day it is whenever you're watching this. All right, bye-bye.